I see my work as an artist evolving towards using a broad range of storytelling media. The film Horse Latitudes came about quite organically when I was photographically documenting the landscape and architecture of Stradbally Hall Estate for a photographic exhibition and archive.
When you touch his neck, it feels like it looks really soft.
I quickly became fascinated by the relationship between horse owners I came into contact with there and their horses.
Incredible wall of muscle.
In 2011, I began to record audio interviews with the horse owners and to film and photograph
When they
them.
move, it's almost like you're.
I used continuous, unedited shots to emphasize a sort of scientific detachment from the very intimate and subjective events.
They're just incredibly. They're really just a wall of muscle, and
Horse Latitudes then developed into a project called Battleships, an audiovisual piece about emotion and memory. I became interested in the metaphors and analogies that people use about bodies.
Push so much, they're almost like a kind of a tank or a battleship, but a very gentle one. You know, a very warm, silky, gentle battleship or tank.
Primitive Streak came from photographing the same area of seacoast over several years. To me, the resulting shots look like imagined exteriors and interiors of bodies and their workings. They resulted in a book, a series of dialogues. The film We Colonize with Our Eye also began life as a pseudoscientific notebook. Again, metaphors and analogies about bodies and territories were integral to this film.
Sometimes when I'm driving to dialysis, I don't actually. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. I don't allow myself to think of where I'm going till I actually get there. I use it as time to kind of break from work.
Recently, I've been focusing on the experience of illness and recovery, particularly patients' perceptions of and relationships to the technologies used in their treatment.
In your mind, you have to be comfortable with the machine, and I don't think I'll ever be comfortable with something that's not part of my own body.
In this piece, an interviewee discusses her conflicted relationship with the dialysis machine that keeps her alive.
I think when these machines were made, they focus on what they do, not what they represent to the person. I don't think anyone that's ever been on dialysis has ever designed a machine.
I'm trying to take inspiration from the client's everyday experience and emotions, to see how creative design and craftsmanship might contribute not merely to medical engineering, but patient experience. I like to try out my ideas in different media and see which ones take hold. For me, as an artist, it's about arriving at a state of interbeing between bodies, technologies, and art.
If maybe they were smaller and a bit friendlier looking, I mean, they're big grey machines with a screen on them that you can't see. And if you could see, you wouldn't have a clue what was going on it anyway.